Amanda Bynes showed the world she was no longer a kid when she appeared in lingerie on the cover of Maxim magazine. Soon after, the 23-year-old got the chance to prove it on screen.
I don't know if it's because of Maxim, but she finally did get the one role in a grown-up movie, and that was Hall Pass. I mean, it was a sex comedy, and this was going to be her breakout role.
But Amanda's time on set was short-lived.
According to Amanda's people, she had to drop out of the film because of scheduling issues. But at the end of the day, she is out of Hall Pass, replaced by another actress. Her big attempt to break into a grown-up role failed.
Only a few months after she takes to Twitter to announce that she is retiring from acting, she essentially says that for her, acting is not fun anymore, and when something is no longer fun, she'll stop doing it.
People are just shocked. They didn't see this coming, and nobody knew what to think.
Amanda doesn't give a reason for why she's quitting it. She doesn't reference Hall Pass. She doesn't reference other projects.
A few months later, Amanda popped up in the hit film Easy A, announcing via Twitter, "I've unretired." After that, she dropped off the Hollywood radar again for 18 months.
Thank you.
There are no new film projects for Amanda. Was she retired? Was she working? It wasn't exactly clear what her priorities were.
There were sightings of her, at the gym, at the hairdresser. She went to the MTV Movie Awards, but she wasn't on that Hollywood treadmill the way that she had been almost her entire life.
Amanda's low profile came to an end in 2012. In the span of 5 months, the 26-year-old racked up a string of driving-related mishaps, including a DUI, 2 hit-and-runs, and 2 counts of driving with a suspended license. Bynes pleaded not guilty to all charges.
We have an office for you, Amanda?
Then in September, things started to get weird.
We hear reports of very bizarre behavior.
Gym-goers reported seeing the actress on an elliptical machine with disheveled hair and appearing to be in her own world.
She's thrown out of a spin class at Equinox Gym in West Hollywood.
You start to wonder to yourself, is it attention-seeking, or is it just that she's so checked out right now that she's not even sure what the proper etiquette is? It's very difficult for a famous person to go to a public gym and to be in a class and just to go work out without people looking and whispering, and especially when you just want to be normal.
She is said to have locked herself in the dressing room of a boutique in West Hollywood called Kin for about 2 hours. Amanda eventually left the dressing room as if nothing had happened.
According to E! News, an employee of the store said Bynes was polite and respectful, and added that even though she was in the dressing room for a long time, it was not unusual.
You're a famous person. You're doing it in a very public place. It's certainly going to be reported on. Why would you do that?
She could be in a dressing room for 2 hours because there's 15 paparazzi outside the store, and she is just not up for it that day. Who knows?
Days later, Amanda left Hollywood for the Big Apple. She told People magazine, "I'm doing amazing. I am retired as an actor. I'm moving to New York to launch my career. I am going to do a fashion line."
Amanda has said that she is moving to the city to pursue a career in fashion. She has quit acting, and fashion will be her new career.
The move to Manhattan didn't stop the reports.
While in New York, Amanda goes to a cupcake shop, then allegedly locks herself in the bathroom for 30 minutes. An off-duty firefighter was, in fact, close to breaking the door down before Amanda emerged as if nothing had happened.
A source told E! News that Amanda apologized and said she was merely putting on makeup. She kept to herself and did not exhibit any odd behavior.
We don't know what's going on with Amanda Bynes because there's no one to call and ask.
She does not have a talent agent. She does not have a manager. She does not have a publicist. It's not exactly clear when she parted ways with each of them, but traditionally, these are the people in a young actor's world who might rein them in if they stray from the course or have personal problems. Her father was very vocal over the DUI charge, but since then he hasn't had much of a presence. We don't know if her parents are in the picture helping her or not.
As media stories piled up, it became hard to tell fact from fiction.
There was a recent story that she was at a tanning salon in New York. She took off all of her clothes. It wasn't true.
Amanda came in on October 26th. She looked great. She was put together well. She looked very happy, and she was in great spirits.
Amanda told Us Weekly, "I'm not troubled. I don't get naked in public. I'm 26 and a multimillionaire, retired. Please respect my privacy."
I think that isolating herself is not the answer. Amanda really needs to reach out to family and friends as well as a trusted professional for some help and some guidance with all of this.
The fact that she has taken her career into her own hands is clearly not working out. If she continues to screw up, she's done.
On the one hand, yes, the traffic incidents are troublesome. On the other hand, she's made it very clear that she's kind of had it with Hollywood after all these years, and Amanda Bynes is saying, well, I'm not really sure if I want to do this. It has Hollywood's head spinning. They don't know what to make of her. I mean, does that mean she's crazy, or does that mean Hollywood is crazy?
My hope for Amanda is exactly what I would hope for any child and teen star, that if they've made some stupid mistakes in the public eye, that it's very short-lived, and then they move on.
There can be a second and a third act for Amanda Bynes.
For some celebrities, once there's a perception out there that they've gone off the rails, things just keep spiraling downward. Having said that, Hollywood loves a turnaround story.
Lindsay Lohan has had her up, she's had her down, yet she was still hired to play Elizabeth Taylor. Sooner or later, when you're feeling better, you're going to get yourself together, and you're going to do it, sweetie.
She's a smart lady with enormous talent, and I think that she will find her next inspiration and her next goal, and then she'll aim towards it.
It would be nice to just see her back on track. You know, even if it's not acting, just happy.